the defensive line of the Bulldogs, and he was able to throw it away to keep him from having such a deep loss. And then after one completion to another, they were able to take it back in again. And here we go. A deep kick by Derek Routson goes sailing into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like right after Derek Routson kicked, the Bulldogs tried to rough him up a little bit. It's nothing our Falcons can't handle. All right, so coming into the second half, a lot of first half gameplay. Obviously, I was looking at a lot of film from your other games, talking to the coaches from Connellsville. We were talking. You guys look a lot heavy on the running plays. I saw a couple passing plays moved in there. Why so heavy on the running plays?
Well, that's the way our offense is set up, and that's really our identity. We run the football a lot, and right now, we're not moving the ball real well with the run game, and so that's obviously the focus point going into the second half is get our run game going a little bit more. But that's just what we do week in and week out.
So, Meadville, Connellsville's first ever time being independent away from Whitfield, about a 2-hour drive for you guys. Definitely out of your neck of the woods here. So coming in, seeing the Connellsville Falcons defense for the first time, definitely a different play style than I'd imagine you guys are used to, covering the run really well. What's something that you guys kind of talked about in the locker room, trying to get around that?
Well, I think right now the Connellsville defense is playing more aggressively than us. They're flying to the football. We're not staying on blocks at all. So I think that's the big problem right now. So we had what we address at halftime is staying on the blocks and being more aggressive up front and the backs running harder because we know the defense of Connellsville is going to fly the football and they're good tacklers. We saw it in film. They're a solid unit.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Thank you. With one of Connellsville's head coaches here, Mr. McLean. First half, they're very focused on the run play. Falcons defense is really stepping up their game here, focusing on shutting down those running plays, especially in the air too. What's something that you guys kind of talked about in the locker room to kind of keep this momentum going?
Well, we made a couple adjustments. They hit us there right before halftime and ran the ball. They spread us out a little bit. We weren't ready for that, but made a couple adjustments at halftime. We're going to move some guys around and hopefully stop the run here.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Here's a motion, shotgun, handoff, and quickly brought down by your Connellsville defensive line. Thompson in the shotgun, rolling out. Deep, left pass. It is caught by Trent Huffman in the end zone for an interception. Trent Huffman tracking down the pass for an interception, and that is a turnover on downs for the Falcons. Here's the snap. Thompson looking left, throws to the end zone. It's complete, but he is brought down. Thompson, shotgun formation, takes it himself to the right, and he is hit by a couple Falcons, and they are going to call it for a touchdown. The snap, handoff to Xavier Malone, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. And Matthews, low snap, looking back for a pass. Looks long. He will not connect with Lincoln Keller, in and out of his hands. Handoff, Lincoln Keller pushes it through, and he is in for a touchdown. And here they are. Fumble! It's a fumble, and it's recovered by the Falcons! A fumble caused by the Falcons, and it is recovered! Graydon and Josh Long there to make the stop and force a fumble, causing a turnover. And here we go, once again. And that's your ball game. Your Meadville Bulldogs 48, your Connellsville Falcons 41. Go ahead and stay tuned for On the Field live interviews. Who am I with?
Jordan Lawrence.
All right, Jordan, definitely a great game, great performance from you today. definitely dominated today. Interceptions, runs, completions. Just coming into the game, what do you kind of prepare for?
We were preparing for pretty much everything, We didn't expect Connellsville to come out like that. Props to them. They really knocked us, but at halftime, we said it's gut check time, and we came out and won.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck. Lawrence, one of the key players there for Meadville, both on offense and defense, having a lot of interceptions, a lot of receptions. Coming in, watching the tape, seeing how they're running, definitely Meadville, a lot of running today. Going against them, what did you guys kind of do at halftime, kind of seeing what you guys could do about that?
Well, we broke down film all week. We knew that they run the ball literally like 80% of the time, so I think they were breaking it outside and just getting unnecessary yards. But at halftime, we were up, so we thought, I don't want to say we let go of the gas pedal, but we definitely did a little bit, which we should have just, as our coaches were saying, after halftime we're up 2-3 touchdowns. I think we should have just kept going, but
So rolling off of the loss tonight, you have AG coming up this Friday. Your next game, it's away. What are going to be a couple of things that you're going to be looking at for going into Albert Gallatin?
We definitely need to just get our defense together, figure out each other as a team as well, because tonight it didn't show how. Hopefully we can bounce back next week, get a win at AG. So I think we really deserve that as well.
Good fight between both teams, and wish best of luck for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Javon McBride, star player on the Connellsville Falcon team, one of the more dominant players out on the field, both offensively and defensively.
What to do to stop it?
All right, well, as we prepare for the 7 o'clock kickoff, we have Derek Routson, senior, here to take the kick, left-footed kicker. He's going to be standing at 6 foot even, 168 pounds. 9 seconds on the clock. Connellsville has the ball, 3rd and 20. What do you think the right move is?
I say you just got to try to launch a pass out. Just expect the best.
Definitely. With 9 seconds on the clock, I don't think a run is really the play here.
Nope.
They get tackled on the field. There's your time. It just ran out.
Yep.
I agree with you on that one. Definitely put a pass down the field, have some blockers. Hopefully the route is good enough to beat their defense. He's open. It's all these things you gotta hope to happen.
Yep. As Matthews takes the snap and hands it off, as he sees an opening and a big run by Malone, gets the first down and a little more for the Falcons.
Xavier Malone on the carry.
As he gets that ball down to the Berlin
Brought down by Ritt.
39-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it off to Malone, sees an opening, and he is brought down just short of the goal.
Xavier Malone with the final score.
Your Falcons 19, Berlin 7, as the Falcons come away with a big victory to now bring their record to 1-3. A great team effort by the Falcons. Great plays, big plays, huge plays. Everything, the Falcons did everything right this game. A great team win.